And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Aaron Nesmith.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And now Washington's starting group. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Coulibaly. Keyshawn George is out there with Alexander Song. And it's Champagnie in at power forward. And for the Pacers, Siakam is out there with Jarris Walker. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Nesmith in at the 2. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Now, here's Johnson. And George with the stuff.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Nembhard for 3. Rebound, Washington. With the drive, the shot by George, wide open. From outside, off the mark. Coulibaly against Siakam. Three-pointer, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Johnson outside. Back to Coulibaly. That's out of bounds. It was last touched by Coulibaly. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nembhard and Sarr pulls it down. To the inside. Shot by Champagnie, no good. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skill.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
Now, here's Nesmith. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And the basket is good. Siakam's got his second bucket tonight.
We know Siakam's got a really nice jumper. Still, I love Pascal in the painted area. I think using his length is where he's most effective.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Let's get excited.
Some changes for Indiana. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Zubac, and it's Jackson in for Nesmith. The Wizards have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Back to Johnson. Pass to Champagny. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's McConnell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, how about McConnell right there? TJ was just not going to be denied in the paint.
Johnson goes in. Sarr gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the shot goes in.
Working hard in the paint, Nembhard knows you got to bring it down low.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And he's good on the second. So for Washington, their last game a loss to the Cavaliers. Outside Jackson shoots the three. The putback. Siakam passes to Walker. And stolen by Song. Johnson a wide open look. And again, Washington no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
There's Jackson with the three. Can't get it to go. He's taken two and missed two. Down low, Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Indiana making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith comes in for TJ McConnell. And Shepard subbed in for Jackson. Indiana leading.
In the first 2 minutes.
Nembhard with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Pass to Shepard. Lets it go with a three. And the Pacers can't get it to go. For Washington, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Guys, back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Nembhard against Johnson. Nembhard, the pass to Zubac. Back to Nembhard for the three. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
No hesitation from Nembhard at all, and with good reason. He was on his spot and ready to let it go.
From deep, George. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Indiana's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. That one good for 2. Nembhard's got 9.
I love whenever Nembhard goes into attack mode, slicing to the rim assertively there.
Johnson, the pass to George. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Nembhard. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How How's that for a finish? Surprise, surprise. Nembhard showing he's got some ups.
Here's Johnson. Nembhard grabs the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
What a performance for Andrew Nembhard. He's been slaying for the Pacers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
T.J. McConnell is out there with Jones. Then there's Shepard. Then there's Brown. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Jones. Here's Shepard. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Shepard's got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana. Washington shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Hardy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
McConnell kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 6. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Vukcevic. Shoots it. And again, Washington no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
McConnell passes to Huff. Riley grabs the miss. Wizards have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
So for the Wizards, Champagne's checked in, and it's Keyshawn George in for Riley. And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speeds.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic. all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
And Washington making a change here. Sar's checked in. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Carrington. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Neesmith. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the big fella, Alex showing promise. Craig especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Siakam passes to Zubac. Fires for 3. And no good that time. Washington's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Sarr throws it down.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Zubac. Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes here for the Pacers. Buff's jacked in, and Walker subbed in for Neesmith. And a switcher also for Washington. Johnson's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Champagnie. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Nembhard scoring it a bunch and leaving his fingerprints all over this contest.
On the wing, George. A miss that time would have put him up.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
For 3, Siakam. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
To the middle, here's Sarr. The shot's good on the assist by George. Sarr's got 10. Pacers leading by 3. Siakam inside. Can't hit from in close.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time. 47 seconds left in the first half. Down to
to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson dishes to Walker. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And finished off by Siakam.
Look out now, Siakam putting on a show.
Wizards trail by 3. And it's Johnson penetrating. It's hauled in by Huff. Siakam passes to Jackson. Here's Huff. And it's nails the buzzer beater.
How about that? Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. We've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Welcome, everybody. Hard to imagine Pascal Siakam making a bigger impact in the first half.
Siakam is in the zone, finding plenty of ways to impact the game, pumping up his team with that energy.
Versatile in how he's used. He can blend in or do it all himself. Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. Papa No Look 3 is curious as to whether Shaq could have made it as a stretch 5.
Look, there's an easy way to answer that. Shaq, how many threes did you make in your NBA career?
One more than everybody watching at home.
Good point. But then they didn't answer. How many dunks did you have? Stretch 5? No, we're going inside the big fella.
Thank you, Kenny.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. They've got Keyshawn George. Koulibaly is out there with Johnson. Then it's Sarr, and it's Champagnie in at the 4 slot. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Justin Champagnie at the line for one.
And it's tied up with that one. Here's Siakam. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. Sinks the triple. Nembhard's got 16 points.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, Koulibaly. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. On the wing, Koulibaly. That three off the mark. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. It's a three-point game. Neesmith, the pass to Zubac. It's Nembhard on the wing. Indiana again turning it over. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Pass to Champagny. There's the triple. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 7th assist in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Neesmith with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Neesmith, the pass to Walker. And the Pacers another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Wizards trail by 5. Johnson, the pass to Champagny. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Nembhard. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Washington's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. The 8-footer, and Washington again with the bucket. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Releases. Neesmith can't get it to go.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much.
That's where you want Sard doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Dalton Carrington's checked in for the Wizards. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's McConnell. He gets it in there. McConnell's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Man, it takes a lot of determination from McConnell to get that hoop inside. TJ is never short on confidence or nerves, though, that's for sure.
Sard throws it down.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
McConnell kicks to Walker. Here's Neesmith. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Boy, he's got a nice stroke on his three-point shot. Neesmith can be lethal from behind that arc.
Johnson outside. Pass to Song. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Back to McConnell. At the top of the key, Neesmith. Here's Zubac. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Neesmith. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Tell you what, I've been really impressed with Neesmith's development and growth. I mean, especially when you look at his scoring ability and his shooting percentages. They've both gone up.
Aaron Neesmith, one shot.
And the free throw, no good.
And Neesmith is a very talented shooter, no denying that. I mean, he's a guy you have to guard closely at all times.
Pass to Gill. Fires the three, and it's McConnell with the rebound. Pacers have gone 7 of 10.
Are you kidding me?
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Wizards, trailing by 4. The Pacers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. Great third quarter for them offensively. Zubac, that's good.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
From the Wizards, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And here's Walker outside. He's off on that one. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Siakam. T.J. McConnell is out there with Jones. Then there's Shepard, and it's Huff in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Pacers leading by 7. Here's Shepard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Carrington. Here's Vukcevic. Driving to the basket. Misses the one-handed jam. Siakam's shot is off. Washington shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. It's stolen by Shepard. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And that one drops. Siakam's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers.
Just another thing Siakam does well, running the floor.
Pass to Riley. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound, and a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker's checked in for Shepard. Jackson comes in for Jones. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Sar's checked in for Washington. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And finished off by Siakam.
When Siakam catches fire, he's hard to extinguish. I mean, his hot streaks go real hot.
And so it's Washington with it. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Song. Now, here is George. Nice ball movement by Washington. 6 to shoot. Here's Hardy. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's Walker. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And the Pacers lead by 15. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Carrington. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Washington making some changes. Champagne's checked in. And it's Coulibaly in for Hardy. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Nembhard's shot is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Wizards trail by 17. Now Johnson fires the three. Not gonna go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. Outside Coulibaly. And get the three. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 15-4 run. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? Out with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's time now to present our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Washington with the ball, trailing by 19. George up top. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Johnson surveying the floor. Poke loose. On the wing, Coulibaly knocks down the three.
That's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Indiana leading by 18. Now Zubac. Siakam fires. No good from 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pacers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Pascal Siakam.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
From deep. Good on the triple. Siakam's got 31.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's Johnson. George with the bounce pass. Pass to Champagnie. Outside, George to the paint.
Alexander Saar. Assist from George.
Nembhard for 3. Misses there. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, you know, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself, play basketball, have fun. And, you know, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now, our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.